It's looking bad today. That's how it's looking. Cole gonna break some shit. And if he don't break some shit, he gonna beat the out of him. Over me. Oh. Nice. Oh. Oh. Kill in reverse.
We don't care who it is. We have no friend. Shakur, if his cousin get in the ring, he gonna get this smoke. If his brother get in the ring, he gonna get this smoke. We have no friend. Strictly business.
Hype? Trash isn't just an inside camp story. This is a quiet horror movie for anyone who thinks this fight is about hype, trash talk, or Instagram energy. Because while the internet is busy replaying sound bites and arguing over who's more dangerous, Shakur Stevenson is doing something far more unsettling.
Sure. Tito, you can run, but you can't hide.
It's getting hot. It's getting hot up in here. Oh, he looking pretty good. He ain't at his peak yet, but he's looking good.
He's locking himself in the gym with Terence Crawford, one of the coldest thinking fighters of this generation, and asking him a simple question. How do you survive chaos and then suffocate it? This isn't sparring for clips. This is education under fire. And if you're Teófimo López, this should be deeply uncomfortable. Crawford isn't just a champion, he's a blueprint. A man who understands timing the way chess grandmasters understand space. He doesn't waste punches, he doesn't rush moments.
Let's fight.
This nigga ready, bro. Filing all cylinders. Reaction time there, speed there. It's focused though. That's what got him ready. It's focused.
And he doesn't panic when the fight gets tight. For Shakur, sparring Crawford is like downloading a mental operating system for elite timing and counterpunching at close range. The exact range where Teófimo wants to live. This isn't about learning new moves. It's about learning when to move, when to wait, and when to punish pressure without feeding into it. Crawford teaches that violence doesn't need speed if it has timing, and pressure collapses when it runs into discipline.
It's effort.
That's cool.
I don't care if it's ping pong, he gonna
Right,
get it.
like how I'm
If
cheating.
it's ping pong, he want the advantage in the paddles.
I don't care about a paddle.
You figure out how to win.
I'm gonna win. Ain't no figure out. I'm gonna win. Man, I do everything, man. It ain't nothing that I can't do. Because they only see me winning, they say, oh, the reason why he winning because he's cheating. He gotta be cheating. They just can't accept the fact that I'm this great.
A basketball game, if we play it, I think I'll be.
You'll beat me and
You'll beat who?
But
So you said,
how you gonna stop me from driving then?
3-on-3, you gonna pick your
right now.
Hey, look, okay, so, hey, Tone. So I asked him how you gonna stop me from driving. He said I'm gonna foul you. So we might as well don't even play because you telling me you can't stop me right there. I'm gonna foul you if you go to the basket. Right.
And Shakur knows exactly what he's getting. He openly calls Crawford one of the realest dudes in boxing. Not because he's nice, but because he's honest. Crawford doesn't sugarcoat. He doesn't hype. He shows you what elite looks like and lets you figure out how to survive it. Every session becomes a test. every round feels like a problem you either solve or suffer through.
What if he foul
I'm
you?
saying that I'm gonna
No,
play hard
I don't gotta foul him.
I was in Colorado training for the Cordina fight. I was working with Terence Crawford. Definitely a hell of an experience. You get that type of knowledge, that type of IQ. I look up to Bud a lot. Honestly, he one of the realest dudes that I done met. He's still a normal person in his head. Like, he don't believe that he's above everyone else. And that's how I feel about myself.
You seen me around a lot. Don't act like you ain't seen me around them days. He said that
Bud, come on. Terence talking, I try not to talk back. I try to just listen and
straight boom, straight shot. Like right here, boom, there you go.
And that's the point. Because Teófimo doesn't bring clean problems. He brings messy ones. Pressure heavy, emotional, explosive. Crawford prepares Shakur for that reality without theatrics. Let's talk skills, because this is where things get unfair.
Because you out the way of the right hand.
He like a sponge. He soak up everything that he need to soak up, put it into his arsenal, and then he make the best out of everything that he learned from everybody.
Then throw it straight left to the body.
at the end of the day, you don't want to feel like a know-it-all. And the people that know it all are the people that don't go very far. You gotta always be a student. You gotta always be able to learn and pick up things from this person, that person.
He's a work of art. The sky is the limit with Shakur. He got the boxing skills and the ability to, do whatever he wants in the ring. And it's gonna be very hard to beat Shakur, with the skills that he possesses and the smarts that he has, and given the opportunity, I think he can pose a great threat to everybody in the division.
Shakur isn't built like a brawler, he's built like a technician. Slick footwork, hands that flow in and out like water, punches that land without announcement, defense that doesn't just block, it embarrasses. He makes opponents miss, not by inches, but by intention.
What is that like? I mean, fighting Terence Crawford, sparring Terence Crawford, this guy's a beast.
He can do anything, and you never know what to expect when you go in the ring with Bud.
Have you ever got the best of him in sparring?
I don't speak on that. I mean, I have good days. He had good days, and honestly, I appreciate him for pushing me to the level that I talk bad about me. They act like I'm not this person that I've been my whole life, so mentally, it bothered me, but then you start to realize, like, the only thing that really matters is the people that care about you, like your family, your mother, my daughter, my shorty. It's a lot of people that have said something, and I remember their faces, I remember like what they said.
There's also... And sparring with Crawford sharpens something deeper than mechanics. It sharpens patience under pressure, those micro adjustments most fans never see. The half steps, the angle shifts, the rhythm changes. That's the language being spoken in that gym. And against an aggressive fighter, those details are survival tools. Because here's the truth nobody wants to admit.
And then they're calling the card on February 22nd the best card ever. How does that make you feel that you're fighting on that card?
No disrespect to them guys, but I'm the best fighter. I think that I am what everybody want to see on that card. I think a lot of people say they're not gonna wake up at a certain time or all that stuff. But everybody's gonna be watching that shit. Everybody's gonna want to see Shakur. A lot of people try to act like Shakur is not must-see TV, but I am must-see TV. I am the best fighter in boxing. Everybody want to see me. Everybody want to watch me.
Aggression doesn't scare technicians. It exposes the impatient. Pressure fighters thrive when opponents rush, when they panic, when they swing to prove something. Shakur is being trained to do the opposite, to let pressure come, to let it burn energy, to let it reveal patterns, and then, only then, to respond. Crawford has made an entire career out of that exact philosophy. Calm first, violence second, celebration last.
I've seen Shakur back in...
Amateurs,
no,
pros?
Yeah, I'm thinking though. I don't know if it's 2011 or 2012 National Junior Olympics or junior national Golden Gloves. And I remember seeing him. He was wearing a white tank top. I think it was red and white trunks. And he was just whooping on dude bad. And that's when I noticed. But we were in different weight classes at the time, different age group, I think. And yeah, we were both cleaning up our divisions leading up to the finals. He ended up winning. I ended up, coming in second. But nevertheless, that's when I noticed him. And yeah, ever since then, it's just been history.
What were your early impressions?
I like his style. He could fight. I think that everything just plays out the way it does, and eventually we was gonna end up meeting up with each other eventually. I think that that's how it works, right? When two greats collide, you're bound to see a great fight. So I had never seen any jealousy in my part with him. I mean, for crying out loud, he fought for Team USA, he got a silver.
Mentally, this is where the real damage is done. Sparring with a veteran like Crawford normalizes high-level adversity. Nothing feels overwhelming anymore. Big moments stop feeling big. Loud gyms feel quiet. Fast fighters don't feel fast. The body learns to react without permission from fear. Confidence stops being loud and starts being automatic. Shakur isn't learning how to win pretty. He's learning how to win when everything goes wrong. And that matters because Teófimo specializes in trying to make things go wrong.
Amateurs, pros?
Yeah, I'm thinking though. I don't know if it's 2011 or 2012 national junior Olympics or junior national Golden Gloves. And I remember seeing him. He was wearing a white tank top. I think it was red and white trunks. And he was just whooping on dude bad. And that's when I noticed. But we were in different weight classes at the time, different age group, I think. And yeah, we were both cleaning up our divisions leading up to the finals. He ended up winning. I ended up, coming in second. But nevertheless, that's when I noticed him. And yeah, ever since then, it's just been history.
What were your early impressions?
I like his style. He could fight. Yeah.
And what about you, Shakur? When did you first become aware of Teo?
It's so crazy. I really was like I ain't gonna say I wasn't no nerd, but I was like a boxing nerd. So like when I first kind of got aware of Teo, it was probably before he even knew me. But I used to get on YouTube and I used to watch like the DMV fights, and they used to have like the Region 2, I want to say he was with Region 2 with Florida. And I seen one of his fights up there and I kind of watched him. I thought he was a good fighter, and that's when I kind of got a first whiff of Teo. But when I finally first met him, probably was the same time you talking about.
For the bulk of your careers, you were both under the same promotional banner. Were you cordial, friendly?
I was good with Teo. I thought Teo was a little jealous of me. That's what I thought.
Did you get a sense of that, Teo? Were you any jealousy in there? Because both of you guys were being pushed, but it seemed like to me, just from the outside looking in, that he was pushed ahead.
Now let's flip the camera, because Teófimo isn't oblivious. He's been aware of Shakur since their amateur days. He's watched the style evolve. He knows the movement, the defense, the precision. He talks reckless, but underneath the bravado is recognition. You don't keep mentioning someone you don't respect. You don't plan to make a fight ugly unless you're worried it might get clean. Teófimo knows Shakur doesn't fight chaos, he drains it. And that's why the pressure talk exists. That's why the dirty but legal talk exists. That's why the volume stays high.
Because if you watch the last fight week with Times Square, Teo was the guy who kind of sold the event. He put on a showmanship display come fight night. He looked real good in the ring, did some Roy Jones-like things. So that kind of excited me. Like that kind of brought like something out of me to where it's like, I want to go against that guy. That guy is that good, and let's see if he could be that good in front of my style. Can he do them same things in front of me? I don't believe it, but I want to see.
Well, there are been questions, here and there about Teo's mental state, as far as the critics. And you are a type of guy, when you're in the ring, you take guys sometimes to a dark place. After a couple of rounds, you sort of break them. Do you think you're going to break him after a couple of rounds?
Yeah, I know I'm going to break him. I know it's going to be a certain point in that fight to where he's going to be mentally frustrated. And when he gets mentally frustrated, that is what...
Teófimo believes explosion overwhelms control. That raw force breaks structure. That speed plus power ends conversations early. And he's not wrong if it lands. But Crawford's presence in Shakur's camp is a direct response to that belief. It's preparation for a man who wants to sprint while Shakur wants to walk you into exhaustion. It's teaching Shakur how to fight at close range without trading pride for damage. How to counter without chasing. How to stay present when adrenaline screams. And then comes the bigger picture. Legacy. This isn't just about one fight. These sessions are framed as an investment in greatness. Building a resume is one thing. Building a skill set that ages well is another. Learning from veterans isn't optional if you want to be remembered as an all-time great. It's mandatory.
No one could get into their defense. No one could get into their offense. No one could actually get into their style. Stylistically, he believes he's the best. And I know I'm the best, and that's why we're getting to this point now. He wants to challenge himself. I'm here for it. I'm here to challenge myself every time. That's part of boxing. And I think that one thing we are doing here, Mr. Versace, is one thing for a fact is that we're showing all the next generation this is how you do it. You don't do it in your early 30s, you do it now. You do it when the time is right, and this is the right time. That's why we're fighting in the big room. That's why everything is on the line. That's why I'm putting everything that it's gotta be. You know what I mean? He's got more to gain. I got nothing to lose. So where is that going to? Anything. It's really just the truth. It is the sport. Who wants it more? How bad you want it. And no matter what, when it all said and done, we're gonna show all these other guys, no matter how much money you make in this, you gotta fight the best eventually.
Yo.
Crawford is passing down habits, not highlights. Discipline, timing, decision-making. Things that don't trend, but win championships. This camp isn't loud, it isn't flashy. There are no viral knockdowns, just rounds, adjustments, corrections, repetition. The kind of work that looks boring until it ruins someone's night. Shakur isn't preparing to entertain, he's preparing to control. And control is terrifying because it gives the opponent nowhere to hide. No excuses, no rhythm, no momentum. So when the bell finally rings against Teófimo López, this won't just be a fight, it'll be a philosophy exam. Chaos versus discipline. Explosion versus suffocation. Ego versus execution. Teófimo will bring the storm, Shakur will bring the blueprint. And Crawford's fingerprints will be all over the timing, the counters, the patience. Because while the world argues about confidence and trash talk, Shakur Stevenson is learning how to stay calm in someone else's chaos. And that might be the most dangerous preparation of all. Inside camp, silence speaks louder than hype.